Hi. I'm just going to show you very quickly a little bit about debugging some of these errors. So we've got this one who's doing the store and search one. If we press go to run it, then we get the little alert up. Now that is good because that means all the bit in the index.html where it reads all the data and it goes there and it's definitely sending the data is actually working okay. So params is an array of those values. Now nothing happened after this, so this is where I'm going to do a little bit of extra debugging. Now on your code.js, what we think is there's something wrong with this match it thing. But if I just run here the match it actually is expecting a list of values. So what I'm going to do, and I'll post this little bit of code in on ManageBack, is I've just made a little function called test match it. Now the stuff that I'm going to do, I just say let's run this function match it. Now because it wants an array of the values you sent, if I just put some square brackets, that means an array, and if I just paste what I just took out of that alert, then it will run it. Now obviously this is a string, so I have to put speech marks around this, and then I have to put speech marks around this. Let's go. Now this debugger means I can run it under debug and see the variables. This is just play. So actually, if I wanted to check that it's worked up to here, I put a little bug in. I put a little thing there and press, and instead of running match it, I'm going to run test match it. So it'll just send it these values, and I'm going to click that, and okay, I can see that it got that far, and if I click on local, I can see that it picked up those values and it's read it into these arrays. So that's quite good. Now if I just would put my little breakpoint all the way at the end to see what it worked out from my code, and I run it, and oh, I can see a little red error came up really quickly and then it disappeared. So I'm going to show you how you can maybe find out some more details on that error. And here, view, there's a thing called stackdriver logging. Now, if I click that and I press available in the app script dashboard, and if I can click that, then it takes me to this bit, and it can see that it's failed. Okay, that's quite good. Now, if I click on that, I can see that it's going to tell me that at line it says the variable orbital is not defined, and on the line, I think that means line 82, I think. So if I go back to my script, line 82, it's see that orbital. Now this Google scripts, actually, if something is in blue, it knows the variable has been defined and exists. So this is reading off my database. Orbital, it doesn't know exists. And I can see, if you see that's in black, that means it's not been defined. So if I look back through this code, look, it says orbitals instead of orbital. So actually, this was a really fairly simple error actually. All I have to do is take an S off that, and you can see that's gone blue now. So actually, if I run it again, it actually got all the way to the end, and I can actually, it's going to have to return the value winner, which takes you on to the next bit of the tutorial, and I can check that the winner is lithium. Well done, lithium. Okay. So that's quite a simple error, but it kind of shows you some of the stages that you might need to go through for some debugging.